for things like books and just tuition that my parents have no way of paying. Like, it's been a great help, especially this first year when that's one less thing I have to worry about.
It's on a general level and an opportunity to immediately get involved. The special nature of it is that these are people who have made the decision to further their lives through education.
ScholarMatch is a website that connects donors with students who need money for college. And so what we do is we give the opportunity for students to apply to have a profile up on our website. And then from that point, once they're up on the website, potential donors can visit the site and learn about the students in their community.
My name is Bianca Catalan, and I go to St. Mary's College, and I'm a freshman. Right now I'm still figuring out my classes, so I'm trying to get back into doing art, so I'm taking an art history class right now, which I really love a lot.
So how do you think your parents feel about you going to college?
They're really proud of me. Like, my dad tells me that basically every time I come home, I'm so proud of you, mija. And in a way, it makes me feel all this pressure to do something for my family, like being at college. And it's like me and my siblings live really different lives, so I do my best to help them in every way that I can.
That's amazing. So speaking as the youngest sibling, you're doing a really good job by going to college and showing them, you know, what to do. And my college experience was the defining moment of my life. Being an actor was never anything I planned on doing. It was just something I did for fun. Starting to listen to new music and read new books that weren't things that I had been assigned in class all my high school career. And I went and saw indie films or foreign films, and just remember that even if you decide not to go into an artistic realm, like whatever it is, the fact that your head's there is amazing. And really appreciating art and books and movies, all that stuff will follow you whatever you choose to do as a career. So it's a very rare opportunity that you get to help out, and to support that is something that I think we all should be doing year-round, all the time.
And what we've realized is that it really is a community effort. That student who needs $1,000 got that $1,000 through the effort of maybe 10 individual donors.
And so to have something like ScholarMatch that is specific to that, it's just phenomenal, because you get the thrill of knowing that someone has made a choice and that is doing things that are both incredibly difficult and incredibly inspiring, and you get to be a part of it. It's awesome. Welcome back. This is John and Bianca's Best College Advice. This is a little segment we do where we speak to anybody who is thinking about education, and most specifically college education, and some of the things that are going to help you get through your experience there. I'm going to say a couple things that I think are definitely great advice, and you just tell me if you agree. Number one, something I was thinking about was don't buy books. Buying books at college is stupid. You can just go to the class and listen to what other kids say about the book, and you just write your paper about that.
Well, sometimes I actually don't buy some of the books. I'll rent them from the library, or I'll borrow them from my friends. But yeah, I think you need the book at some point.
That's ridiculous. That's not true at all. It's really important to not have your own opinion. It is important to listen to other people's opinion and then apply it to the paper that is due, because they're definitely smarter than you.
Well, I think you should apply what other people said, but I think your own personal experience with the book, if you read it, would help you a lot.
This segment is not going as I planned. Okay, then you give me some college advice. What should I be doing in college?
Well, I know a lot of people who have done what you said.
Oh, no.
And I've tried helping these people with their essays at school, and it's quite a process of re-explaining the book to them, and it would be a lot easier for people like me if they're helping them with their spare time, if they just read the book.
Or if they paid you for your ideas. Is that what you're talking about? You should get paid for writing other people's papers. Also a very good thing, very important to do. Start a small entrepreneurial venture like writing other people's papers. Keep going.
Well, I would do that, but you just don't have the time to actually do something like that and be successful.
Fair enough. You're too busy to break the collegiate law. That's good. What else? Don't go to class. Just watch the movie. That's an old one that, of course, is very applicable, right? If you're reading about a book, don't go to class. Just watch the movie.
Well, I think it depends what type of school you go to. If you go to a big school, I'm sure they won't notice you're there. But like St. Mary's is really small, so the teacher notices you're not there, and then they see you on the campus too,
Right.
because it's that small. So that's probably not a good idea.
Or a great idea. I can't tell. For instance, reading Romeo and Juliet, nobody's going to do it better than Leo. So just go watch Leo's version of Romeo and Juliet and then write about that, right?
Well, what they've done at school, which I think helped a lot of people, is they read the book, but they also watch something else because sometimes it's really difficult to understand what they're saying.
I hate your step one. That's what I'll say. Is I don't like the reading part. The movie part I'm totally into. What advice would you give me if it was my first day of school?
Your first day of school. Talk to as many people as you can, and not just like, hi, this is my name, but like talk to them and like really get to know something about them. Because a friend of mine gave me advice, like if you sit down and have lunch with a new person every day, you'll find out who deserves your time and who doesn't.
Right, and you can have a lot of Facebook friends. Also, you can demand that they understand how much better you are than them, right? Like when you sit down, you're like, I'm gonna own you by the end of this week, and you will worship me at the end of the semester. Stuff like that.
Well,
Just
I'm
put them in their
sure
place.
you can try and do that, and I'm sure you might get that response from a lot of people, but they're probably gonna be saying a lot of stuff about you that's not very good afterwards.
Fair enough. It's a good, you have to weigh that option, but as long as they think you're the best, that's all that matters. What else? What advice would you give to people struggling in a class? That they really like the class, they're struggling in it.
Definitely talk to other students in the class about it, because I'm sure there's other people who don't understand things. Sometimes talking to your teacher helps, but sometimes the teacher just makes you more confused. But definitely talking to other people, like they gain an understanding that the teacher might not be able to like share with you.
Or quit college. That's the other thing, right? If you're not doing well in a class, just get out.
I mean, you could like leave that class, but I don't think you should leave college.
I just feel like we're not on the same page here.